Choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase. Barring major archaeological discoveries, we are unlikely to ever have blank account of ancient Egypt under the female pharaoh Hatshepsut, as much of the evidence of her reign was deliberately destroyed by her successors. So, option choice A says in imaginative. This is incorrect because in the context it would imply that we are unlikely to ever have an imaginative account of ancient Egypt. But this wouldn't make sense because considering that most of the evidence during her reign was destroyed, there is little evidence, so we don't know very much about this pharaoh. So at this point we already have an imaginative account because most of it is made up or considering like what may have happened during her time as pharaoh. So A would be incorrect. B, superficial. This is incorrect because superficial means lacking depth, and in this case it would mean that we are unlikely to ever have a superficial, or we are unlikely to ever have a lacking in depth of count of ancient Egypt under this pharaoh. But as before, much of the evidence of her reign was destroyed, so we already have a superficial account, one that lacks depth. So B can also be eliminated. C, inexhaustive. This seems to be the correct answer because exhaustive means complete or thorough, and in the context it would mean that we are unlikely to ever have a exhaustive or complete account of ancient Egypt under this pharaoh. So this supports the context of the rest of the text, so overall C seems to be the correct answer. D, questionable. This is incorrect because questionable means doubtful, and in this case it would mean that we are unlikely to ever have a questionable account of ancient Egypt. But at this point, where there's very little evidence of her reign, we already have a very questionable or speculative account of her reign. So D is also incorrect. And so the correct answer is C.